Hola, this Edpuzzle is about how to say the weather in Spanish. So first of all, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Means what's the weather like? And it doesn't word for word mean what's the weather like. It means what weather is it doing? So sometimes I hear people say, hey, what's it doing outside? Oh, it's raining or it's snowing or it's not doing much. So in Spanish, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Means what's the weather like? Make sure you have your vocab 11 out in front of you, okay? That has all the weather expressions on it. All right, so ¿Qué tiempo hace? Means what's the weather like? If you're going to answer it's nice weather, you say hace buen tiempo. It's doing good weather. Hace buen tiempo. So buen looks like bueno for good. So it's nice out. It's good out. Hace buen tiempo. The opposite would be hace mal tiempo. It's bad out or it's doing bad outside. So we had the expression ¿Cómo estás tú? Yo estoy bien, yo estoy mal. So mal means bad. So hace mal tiempo is it's bad out. Hace calor means it's hot out. I think we talked the other class about a calorie. You burn calories. So hace calor is it's hot out. Maybe you get a lot of color in your face if it's hot out. So hace calor, it's hot out. Hace fresco is like it's cool out, it's warm out, it's so-so, right in the middle. Fresco looks like fresh to me. So like the air is fresh. It's like springish time. So hace fresco is it's cool out or it's warm out. Hace frío is it's cold out. That word looks like frigid or freezing, freezer. So hace frío is it's cold out. Hace mucho frío is it's very cold out. Now, I know we learned the word very is muy, but in this phrase, you want to say hace mucho frío. It's a lot cold. Sort of sounds like that, right? So the other expression for it's hot is hace calor. So it's very hot would be hace mucho calor. Hace sol is it's sunny. So sol looks like comes from the word solar, like the solar system revolves around the sun. A solar eclipse, anything to do with solar heating, solar panels. So sol means sun. And I always say the sun is good for your soul. So hace sol is it's sunny out. Hace viento is it's windy out. So hace viento, this word to me looks like the word vent, which ventilation is air, or your vent, air blows out from your car. The word in Spanish for window is ventana. So hace viento is it's windy out. Hay niebla is it's foggy out. If you notice, the first word isn't hace anymore. Now it's I. And I actually means there is or there are. So this one, word for word, means there is fog. Hay niebla. Maybe you can remember it. It's like very blah out when it's super foggy and you can't see. Hay niebla, it's foggy. Okay, we have two expressions. Nieva means it snows, and está nevando means it is snowing. So the shorter phrase, it snows, is the shorter word, nieva. The longer phrase, it is snowing, is the longer one, está nevando. So you would use them differently, just like in English. In English, you would kind of say, like, oh, it snows in the winter, and it is snowing today. You wouldn't really say, it is snowing in the winter. That sounds a little awkward. You say, it snows in the winter, and you wouldn't say, it snows today. You would say, it is snowing today. So nieva is it snows. Está nevando is it is snowing. Llueve and está lloviendo. Again, llueve means it rains. Está lloviendo, the longer version, is it is raining. So llueve, it rains, looks a lot like the number nueve. So my joke to remember this is it's going to rain for 9 days straight. Llueve para 9 días. So llueve, it rains Está lloviendo, it is raining. So if someone said, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? What is the weather like today? You would use está lloviendo, it is raining. If someone said, ¿Qué tiempo hace en la primavera? What's the weather like in the spring? You would most likely use llueve, it rains. Llueve un poco means it rains a little bit. And you could use that with the snowing one too. Nieva un poco, it snows a little bit. Llueve mucho means it rains a lot. So maybe you'd want to say like llueve mucho en abril. It rains a lot in April. Again, you could use nieva mucho for it snows a lot. Está nublado and hay nubes are both ways to say it's cloudy. Now you're going to wonder what this hola yo me llamo nub is. I've always had trouble with kids remembering nublado is cloudy. So I told my students that I had a pet cloud and his name was Nub. And then a student made me a little stuffed cloud and it's kind of hanging near my desk. Do you see that gray thing hanging from the ceiling? So I named my pet cloud Nub. So when you see Nub, it looks like the beginning of nublado or nubes. So está nublado is it is cloudy. Hay nubes, there are clouds. So they both kind of mean it's cloudy out. Está nublado, hay nubes. Hay una tormenta. There is a storm. So the word I is there is. Tormenta. I know the word tormented. Have you ever heard of someone being tormented? They had a storm going on within them. They're tormented by a decision. So tormenta is storm. If you put an S in front of it, it looks like stormenta. Okay, so una tormenta is a storm. Está tronando y hay relámpagos. Está tronando is it's thundering, and hay relámpagos, there are lightning bolts. Do you see the word lamp right in the middle of this word? So a lamp lights up the room, a relámpago would light up the sky. So está tronando y hay relámpagos. It's thundering and there are lightning bolts. I know we kind of say it's thundering and lightning. Okay. Hay un arco iris. You all recognize arco iris from the game we play all the time, the rainbow game, because you're in a half circle. So I means there is un arco iris, and a rainbow. Arco looks like an arch, right? And I think some of you guys know a little bit about mythology. And they say that Iris is the god of rainbows or something like that. All right, so hay un arco iris, there's a rainbow. Okay, so now this part of the Edpuzzle, you're going to answer some questions. Make sure you have vocab 11 out in front of you. So, ¿qué tiempo hace is, what's the weather like? Hace buen tiempo, hace mal tiempo, está nevando. From this picture, hace buen tiempo is the best one. ¿Qué tiempo hace? Está nublado, hay un arco iris, hace sol. So out of these choices, hay un arco iris. All right, now the next 15 you're going to answer yourself on your Edpuzzle. Please use your vocab 11 for help. ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace fresco? ¿Hace calor? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hay un arco iris? ¿Llueve? ¿Nieva? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hay una tormenta? ¿Hace fresco? ¿Hay nubes? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace buen tiempo? ¿Hace mal tiempo? ¿Nieva? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace viento? ¿Hay niebla? ¿Hace sol? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hay una tormenta? ¿Llueve un poco? ¿Llueve mucho? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hay una tormenta? ¿Llueve un poco? ¿Llueve mucho? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace fresco? ¿Hace calor? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace mucho frío? ¿Hace calor? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace viento? ¿Hace fresco? ¿Hace sol? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hay niebla? ¿Está nublado? ¿Está tronando y hay relámpagos? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace fresco? ¿Hace calor? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Hace viento? ¿Hay niebla? ¿Hay una tormenta? And that's representing fog. ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Está lloviendo? ¿Está nevando? ¿Está nublado? ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Nieva? ¿Llueve? ¿Hace calor? And that's it. I hope you learned a little bit about weather. Adios.